Namaste. Happy Tuesday. Today's the day of Mars. I think I tried to schedule this and it don't look like it. I got it right. Let's see. Oh, namaste. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Tuesday, Tosh. How are you doing? Hello, Faith. How are you? I've always liked that name, by the way. Always liked the name Faith. Happy Tuesday, Al, brother Al. You make me say, ow, ow, ow. Ignore that. Ignore that. Just sitting here, listening to Digital Underground. Rest in peace to Shock G. One of the most underrated hip hop groups all time, in my opinion. They were pioneers. They really were. There wasn't just the gimmick. Humpty Hump was a total alter ego and shit. You know what I mean? You got to have some kind of talent to be able to. I was listening to one of the songs from Sex Packets called The Packet Man, and it's the way they interact. I know studio magic and everything, but still. I'm good, Tosh. Thanks for asking. Little sleepy, just ate. So I got my coffee. My friends want to do something tonight. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Huh. I have decided to leave rap alone. This other track. That's, you know, Corey Holcomb. You know who he is? I forgot which. He did a video recently, and he told these people that they won. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Y'all won. Congratulations." I totally agree with him. I think it's about rap music, you know. But yeah, they won. You see what I mean? They totally won. Congratulations to them. They won. You can't listen to a woman talk about or try to rap and she talk about how good a pussy is several times in a rap. Rap female MCs was never about that. They were self-respecting females. You know what I mean? And they just let their style and their lyrics talk for them. Now it's just these motherfuckers are degenerates. There's no other way to say it. Meg Thee Stallion is a man. You know what I mean? That's a man. I say what I said. It's a man. Everything's auto-tuned, so everybody sounds the same, but they got these hypnotizing beats. And so people think is jumping, but I've tried. I promise you, I have tried. I am not exaggerating. I've tried to listen to this modern so-called rap, and I just cannot do it. It's utter bullshit. They ain't talk about nothing except how many hoes they can fuck, how much money they got, just nonsense. I am so glad I grew up in the golden era of hip hop. I am not ashamed to say that, where you had to have talent in order to succeed. You had to. You couldn't be a whack MC. If you were a whack MC, then like MC Hammer, you had to be able to dance. He could dance his ass off. You know what I mean? But the rap, somebody said recently that they're trying to infiltrate hip hop. I was like, wrong. They've been infiltrated hip hop. They've been did this. You know what I mean? Early 2000s, they've been did this. So I saw something. Anubis, the opener of ways. Hello, Magic. How are you? I received my Money Magic book by Jade, and I'm waiting on my Kabbalistic Magic book soon. Thank you for sharing. Yep. Yep. Congratulations. Jade book works. Kabbalistic Magic book works. You don't know Corey Holcomb? All right, let me see if I can do this. I can't remember what he says something. He even says something. I hope I don't get in, any copyright infringements from doing this, but he's hilarious. And he said something about here's one. Shit pushed in awards. Corey Holcombs goes in on the BET Awards, says that BET is destroying the Black family, which is what I and other people have been saying forever.
Back at you with another video.
I'm gonna show a clip. Hopefully, I don't get dinged for it. I'm gonna show a clip, and I know when I show this, you will know who this is.
Video, man, I got Corey Holcomb going in on BET and the B. All I know is I was working in Orlando. Thank you, Orlando, for coming out to see me this weekend. And we was in the green room, and I could not believe the display of dysfunction that they started them awards with. First of all, they're gonna call me a fat basher, but I will give Lizzo credit. She found the most mobile, obese motherfuckers in LA. All of the descendants of Rerun from What's Happening. She found them and put them together and had a fat people dance.
I didn't see.
I didn't see the whole thing either. I just
So,
saw the tidbits that I wanted to see.
I'm gonna stop
She
right
had-
there because I don't see his. That's not the clip that I looked at recently. That's not the same one. I wanted to show y'all the one I looked at because it looked like he was sitting on a panel or something like that. And he was talking about J-Lo and how she got paid. She got in by, Black Dick. Let me see. I want to find that clip so you can at least see his face because he's a comedian. He's on Black Jesus, if you ever watched that. Let's see. He's been out. Here we go. Corey Holcomb destroys.
This your boy Z-Banger coming back at you with another reaction.
He destroys J-Lo.
Lopez getting drugged by Corey Holcomb. Man, this dude
is so hilarious, man. It's a good investment to fund the Latino women. She didn't say it was a good investment to fund the Black women, but she was big up in Latino women.
It said,
But she did not big up Black women. They didn't talk about the Black dick that created her. So what I'm trying to say is this. I saw her big up in Latino women. I did not see her big up in Black women. And it's a point I want to make to that. J-Lo, if you see this, I want to tell you something. I didn't see you big up in Black women. And you don't have to. But one thing you should big up is Black dick, bitch. You came up off Black dick. You was a dancer on In Living Color. I know how the game go. You was fucking somebody.
oh,
Every nigga in the entertainment been to know. Bitch, you still here. You fucking somebody. What's understood ain't got to be said.
But where's the lie though? Where's the lie? Where is the fucking lie? Going all the days of Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, JJ Fad, exactly. Peace and blessings, elegant granny. Yeah, women, it seems like now to be an honorable woman, to have self-respect and not want to degrade yourself, it seems like now this is what people will now bash you for. You know, they totally switched everything. So that all kinds of degeneracy is celebrated. All kinds of degeneracy. You know what I mean? So Corey Holcomb is he's a comedian. I know you've seen him somewhere. He's been on a few things. Yeah. So anyway, that's Corey Holcomb, and he went in on something else. He went on Jennifer Lopez. He went on the BET Awards. The one that he did with the BET Awards, you should look at that one because it's only about 15 minutes, if that, you know, and he just spitting facts, you know, about how it's destroying the Black family. But I say this, people don't do their research, nor do they care that, you know, BET ain't been owned by a Black person, a so-called Black person in years. His name was Bob Johnson. He sold to Viacom. If you don't know the history about this, okay? I know I spoke about it before, so I'm not going to go into it again. But what do you expect? What do you expect when you have Caucasians running a black show? What do you expect? You think they're going to give you shit to empower you? Let's be realistic now. You really think they're going to no so-called oppressor is going to give you the knowledge to overthrow them? Okay. So, I mean, it is what it is at this point. People don't care. People do not care. Okay. What should be done? Well, that's their talent then. Right. That's their talent. That is their talent. You got it, elegant granny. What's up, Terenzo? What should be done with Black Mirrors if the person that made it passes away? So, okay. Never have I even come across that kind of a situation. Okay. Never have I come across. Depends on what the person did with the Black Mirror. If they did evocations, I would salt it and throw it away. Okay. Get rid of negative energy. You don't know, Black mirrors are used for magic and they're used for evoking spirits. So if the person passes away, I would get rid of it. I would salt it, get rid of it. I wouldn't break it. I wouldn't break it because that legend holds true about breaking a mirror, so-called superstition. So yeah, I would salt it. I would put it in a receptacle with sea salt to get rid of. So, if you have any questions, give them to me. I will do my best to answer them. Okay. I will do my best. How was y'all's holiday? I know people still, you know, do whatever on the 4th of July. That holiday has to do with Sirius originally. So yeah, you know, people going around and light fireworks and all that. I mean, only 3 more months until Halloween, y'all. Only 3 more months. Breaking mirrors is breaking our element, Mercury. Okay. Absolutely. Oh, let me show y'all something while I'm at it. I want to show y'all something. This book, make sure, remember, I'm always talking about Finbar books, right? Finbar. Here's one that's really good. He's a African guy. Goes by the name of Marcus Bottomley. Check these out. Non-provable magical rights. Remember, I always say Finbar books is all meat and potatoes. There is no fluff whatsoever. Quick solution to a pressing problem, breaking up an undesirable relationship, keeping a troublesome person away from your home, keeping your partner loyal, making money, attracting customers into a shop. So let's go to the money one. I want to show y'all the money one. Real simple shit. Surprised at how this actually works. The following magical rights are very simple to perform and are known to contain the power to attract more money into your possession. They do help persons engaged in business to attract more customers than they currently do and to make much larger profits. All right. This right should be performed before noon in the morning of any Wednesday. So if you have a mind to do this, tomorrow will be the perfect day. It's useful for persons who own and or run small businesses, shops, etc., where customers go personally to make purchases. You require the following items: 1/2 a cup of granulated sugar, preferably white, 1 tablespoon of allspice, and a little quantity of saltpeter. Mix the said items in a scrubbing bucket with some amount of clean water. As you mix the items together, state your wishes as many times as you can. You stand outside the door through which customers normally enter the shop premises. Scrub the floor of the entrance of this door. Scrub from the outside inwards into the shop. If there's a carpet at the entrance of the door, you may either lift it and scrub the door, or you can sprinkle some of the water on the carpet. If customers enter the shop premises through more than one door, then you should scrub the entrances of all the doors concerned. As often as you must. In addition, scrub or sprinkle the mixture on the entrance to your home after making your wishes. How simple is that? Okay. Allspice is one of the ingredients sometimes in money oils. Allspice. That herb I use for money workings. So I see where that comes from. I spent the holiday at home alone, making business decisions alone, so I can manifest greatly alone. I ain't mad at you, Elegant Granny. I am not mad at you. You know, hey, there's nothing wrong with aloneness. Greetings, Aset Het Heru. Greetings, Celestial Earth Goddess. I get this question a lot, Tosh, but I'm gonna answer you anyway. What, in your opinion, is the most powerful magical path? Do you find mixing pantheons to be difficult, like using Ishtar, angelic magic? Is this doable? The most powerful magical path is this: the one you make up yourself. When you combine, okay, let me put it this way. I don't believe that there's one over the other. I think all magical paths have their value. I'm not saying this to be facetious either, okay? I'm not saying that. If you travel this path long enough, you will become to a point where you can work any magical path, okay? And get results from them. But to answer your question, what magic rules this current society? Can you answer that one for me first before I go further? Which magical path do you think runs current society. I give you a hint. No, I won't give you a hint. I'm not going to give you a hint. Just give me your opinion on what you think runs society. Okay, so I'll say this. Kabbalistic magic is what runs current society. Don't the Jews run everything? Don't they run all the money? They do. Trust me, they do. That's Kabbalistic magic that they work with. Okay. They have actually used the tree of life to run current society. So in my opinion, that's the most magical path. But it's layered, like all of them are. Okay. You have to do your research. Surface level shit is not going to get it. You got to dig deeper. You got to do your research. So there's a second part to your question. Give me a second here. Do you find mixing pantheons to be difficult? I do. Some I do. Not every path works with other paths. For instance, you might find that Goetia magic might not work with Kabbalistic magic or Babylonian magic. Okay? There is truth to those. Some are dark, some are light. There's truth to those. Okay. You have to experiment to see what works. Okay. Some mixing of pantheons can give you bad reactions. Okay. This is why I'm always stressing building up your spiritual power, building up your spiritual ashe. This is why I say that. I say it all the time. Okay. All the time. Like using Ishtar with angelic magic. Is this doable? It is doable, but you have to see what works. It is very doable. Okay. You can mix anything. I'm still on your question, Tosh. You can mix anything. Okay. And gauge the results. But not everything mixes with everything. Huh? Not everything mixes well. You will have to do experiments to see what mixes with what. So, to wrap up that question, try working Ishtar into angelic magic. Okay? That's the best way I can describe that. And hopefully I answered your question. Oh, shit. All right. Starbucks symbol. Hello, Nefertiti. When working with Papa Legba, is it always necessary to leave the offering at a crossroads? My offering is done within the home by the front door. When I first was working with Voodoo, that's what I always did. I didn't care what time of night it was or whatever. I would always take my offerings to a crossroad. Okay. As I got more into it though, okay, what I would do, I would take the offerings, put them in a brown paper sack, and I would throw them away. That's usually the two best ways when working with Papa Legba. Those are the two best ways that I've found work. Either at a crossroads or you discard them. Discard the offerings in a brown paper bag, throw it away. But what you said is good too, leaving at the front of your door. CERN, July 5th will happen, which is today. Yes. Jewish, yeah. Anubis, yeah, that's exactly right. The magic that runs the world is Kabbalah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I see everybody did answer. I'm sorry I didn't get to it right away. These chats are moving pretty quick. Luciferian is what Al said. Psychological mind control, money. Yeah. I think it's the hidden cults of whoever Catholics serve. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. There's some hidden secrets. Catholicism has some magic behind it. Gypsy magic will get you rich quick. I have heard this. Gypsy magic. Yes, gypsy magic does work. Very true indeed at Kabbalistic magic, as it's misused hermeticism. Elegant Granny, I use gypsy magic for a lot. The Gypsy Kings are my favorite. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. But this is why it's good to be a jack of all trades, master of none. Okay. I use everything. When it comes to customers, I use whatever I think will get them the best results and how quickly that will work for them. Okay? That's why I keep saying you got to keep it up. If you're going to follow this path, keep it up. Learn different systems. Don't just rely on one system of magic. There's so many out there. Okay. I like your answer. Your question, Tosh, because that shows that you are looking to go further. I like that question, mixing the pantheons. When I first started, though, if I was experimenting with a pantheon, I stayed with that pantheon. So I didn't try to mix anything when I was first starting out. I was too rigid on following all the rules and practices. See what I mean? But that's me. That's me. You know what I mean? Gypsy Kings. Kush African, can you give an example of what book for Gypsy magic? Oh, I got one. Wait a minute. I know I got one. Gypsy magic is, well, in particular, Romany gypsy magic. Let's see. Let's do that. Check this out. Check this out, y'all. Bam. Gypsy love spells. Okay. Gypsy love spells. Look at all the ingredients here. To bring two people together, to end a love affair, to open a way for the one who loves you, to find the initials of your future spouse, to view your future spouse, to encourage a lover's return, to make someone notice you. Wow. To rid yourself of an unwanted lover, to determine if you will marry in 12 months, to draw the type of lover that you want. Just remember, the spell I gave y'all the other day, that does work. It's the spell of Aphrodite. To attract love or bring lover closer, a lucky omen, unwanted divorce. Let's go to the first, to bring two people together. Now, see, this is the shit you gotta do when it comes to gypsy magic. You gotta take a lock of hair from both people. So you gotta be clever on how you do that. And only cutting the hair during a waxing cycle of the moon. I don't know how you'll perform that, but you tie the locks together in one love lock with red ribbons, silk a thread, picture both people happy together while you're tying the knot. As you tie it, say, where the sun goes up shall my love be by me. Where the sun goes down, by her I will. You wear the hair and a locket above the heart. Let's face it. Most people want either love spells or money spells. That's what most people, I'm gonna say about 95% of the people who come to me, this is what they want. Well, this is what they want. Or they want someone back. What are your thoughts on Aleister Crowley and his Thelema magic? I've steered clear of it due to Kush Africa. I'm gonna get to you in just a second. I have that book that you're talking about. I have steered clear of it due to other occultists warning about it. Aleister Crowley was a degenerate. There's no other way to say it. But he ushered in an age of Horus, supposedly. Okay. In my opinion, the Book of the Law is the very first grimoire that was written. Right? Just like with anything, take what you need, throw the rest out. His problem, he had two problems. Aleister Crowley, he had two problems. My opinion, he had two problems. One, he mixed sex magic with drugs. Doesn't work. Okay? Doesn't work. Two, the Book of the Law told him, and he didn't, said follow the Wanga and the Obeah. What he was saying, what Aiwass was telling him, follow the voodoo paths, the ATRs. Okay, he never did that. And I think could have been the race. I'm pretty sure that had a major part of it. You remember this was 1904 or something like that. Okay. A lot of racism going on around then. The Thelemic magic works just like any other path. Okay. If you want to see an example of Thelemic magic, look at the series on CBS called Strange Angel. It's about Jack Parsons and his going into Thelema, okay, and his way into that path. Strange Angel. All right. Hope. What's the name? All right. World most powerful Russia spells. Sarah Tugash, I think her name is. World's most powerful. This is a Russian magician. Open it up. It didn't come up. I wonder why. I'm trying to open up the book that Kush African just mentioned. It's called The World's Best Love Magic. Wait. World's Most Powerful. It won't open. Okay, there we go. I found it. I found it, y'all. I found it. Check this out. 13 love spells, world's most powerful love spells. You use language like that, of course, people are going to buy it. Of course. Sarah Tungush. Okay. Adam and Eve love spell over a red apple on the full moon. Check this out. What were we just talking about? Gypsy magic. I like that. In this book, the love spells laid out in the original full version. It is described in detail and step by step. World's most powerful love. She also has world's most powerful money spells. Sarah Tungush. She's Russian. Through music, I do understand that gypsies are big on building family and community although they are nomads, sounds Geminian, but it seems to work for them. Are you a Gemini, Elegant Granny? Oh, the Gypsy Magic book again? I'm sorry. Like I said, the chat's moving quicker than I can get to it. So bear with me. Where else? Called Gypsy Love Spells. I'm about to show you again. Here's the Gypsy Love Spell book. Gypsy Love Spells. Excuse me. It doesn't have an author or nothing. Now that I'm looking for it. Wow. It has very little to describe it. Don't ask me how I got this book. I do not know. I do not know. But it's just called Gypsy Love Spells. Elegant, you know what to do. Let me know if you want that book. The gypsy music is great for helping me unblocking my sacral chakra. That's what's up. Russia Black Magic spell has a powerful gypsy magic. I think we just covered that. Yes. He probably was too scared to use the ATRs. Well, yeah, I think that's part of it. But then again, like I said, you know, it was real racist back then. I mean, I don't think there's been a time in history where there wasn't racism. Okay. Well, back then, you know, you think he gonna use some niggas magic? To be crass about it. I agree though, Celestial Earth Goddess. I intend to, as you, about the Necronomicon spell book and have you used it? Yes, I have used the Necronomicon spell book. It's one of the easiest. One of the easiest. It is very easy. Thanks, I will look that up. Strange Angel. I'm Aquarian Sun, Virgo Moon, Cancer Rising, and Gemini Black Moon Lilith. God damn. Elegant. I had no idea you were all that. Jeez. Aquarius, Virgo, Cancer, Gemini. Jesus. That is a lot right there. There was another book that I wanted to tell y'all about also while I'm on the subject. Okay, let me close these out because I think we discussed them. All right. Don't forget Marcus Bottomley in his book. Now let me close. Don't forget, I always suggest that if you're going into dark paths or Luciferian paths, check out Michael Ford's books. Remember I said this before. Check this out. This is one of my first books of Michael Ford. It's called Magic of the Adversary. The Book of Samael and Lilith. His books are a lot. You know, the Book of Ahriman, Yatuk's Sorcery. He's going back to the Persian days. But it's something I wanted to show y'all though. I thought I highlighted. There's a lot, but I can say that the man has done his research. Maybe I can't find it now that I went out of it. Well, don't look like I can show y'all what I wanted to show y'all, but anyway, Liber, whatever, Magic of the Adversary. Okay, if you're looking for Luciferian magic, that's why my crazy ex-husband went crazy. Right, I'm sure he did. I am sure he did. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, do all that if you don't mind. I can imagine. Aquarius, Virgo, Cancer, Gemini. That is just, that's a lot. That's yeah, he went crazy. I can imagine. I bet he did. Damn. Isn't that mostly water? It is. Aquarius, is Aquarius water? Or is it, I'm thinking Pisces. Aquarius may be air. Aquarius is air. Virgo's earth. Cancer's water. Gemini water. Huh. No, I had another book to show y'all. Air. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Aquarius is air. Okay, right. Right. Yeah. Power of evocation. Remember I said there's a difference between invocation and evocation. You might want to pick up some books on ceremonial magic. Okay. I know they give you images that probably scare you, but there's nothing to be scared of. Okay. I always suggest books by these two men, Christopher Hyatt and S. Jason Black. Okay. Ceremonial magic and the power of evocation. Remember, Hyatt and Black also wrote this book, or these two books right here. I love Urban Voodoo so much, I read it 5 times, at least. But Pacts with the Devil, A Chronicle of Sex, Blasphemy, and Liberation. Those are excellent books. Here's another one that I suggested recently, The Psychopath's Bible by Christopher S. Hyatt. Okay. Also, Cosmic Trigger, Final Secret of the Illuminati. I don't believe he's around anymore. Condensed Chaos and Prime Chaos, Bill Hine. Okay. To answer your question, Tosh, further, check out these books. The Golden Dawn. That is Thelema. They say it differently in the series Strange Angels. They say it very differently. I've always said Thelema. They say it Thelema. The way they pronounce it just doesn't sound right to me. But there's 2 seasons. Like I said, it's about Jack Parsons and his introduction to Thelema. I found it really, really interesting. Had my wife watch it. She liked it. Marquetta Hughes. How do you get someone to be at peace when you are living with them for short term? And how can I conjure a lump sum of money to get my own place going through a divorce? First, let me say, sorry to hear about your divorce. I never want to hear somebody being divorced. All right. How do you get someone to be at peace when you're living with them for short term? Are you asking like how to be at peace? Are you saying like y'all are arguing? Um, that just depends on what you're really asking here. Okay. Large sums of money, you have to conjure up large sums of money. There's several ways, so that's a loaded question. There's several ways to conjure up large sums of money. Okay? If you're a beginner, go through the easiest paths. Okay? If you don't want to like dive deep, go into something like what's that book called The Magical Cash Book by Damon Brain. That's an easy way to conjure large sums of money. I gave out a spell, conjuring up, which takes like 7 days. You just write down what your needs are at the beginning of the morning. Let me go through it again. You write down what it is you want. Say, I need $1,500 to pay all the bills. Write that as soon as you wake up, piece of paper, you fold it, then you fold it again, put it in your pocket. You look at it as often as you can during the day. You carry it for at least 12 hours, okay? 12 hours. The end of the day, go with where you will not be disturbed. Light a candle, white candle, okay? You look at the paper one more time and you say this invocation. Powers that rule over money come to bring to me this needed sum, aided by a cosmic name, because I burn this cosmic flame. Powers that rule over money come to bring to me this needed sum, aided by a cosmic, aided by a cosmic flame. No, shit. Give me a second. I know that one by heart, but I don't think I'm saying it right. Aided by a cosmic name because aided by a cosmic name because I burn this sacred flame. And then you just tear up the paper, throw it away. You do that for 7 days straight or until the money comes. That's one of the simplest money spells that I can give to you. Okay? But like I said, it's a loaded question because there's so many ways, there's so many paths that you can use just to conjure up a large sum of money. Hope that answered your question. Also, I have 4 placements in Scorpio, 4 in Aries, and 4 in Libra. Damn, elegant. No wonder you're alone. You ain't got no friends. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry. I couldn't help it. Sorry about that. Sorry. Can I put that in the chat? Letitia Haynes, welcome. Welcome, Konami. Peace. All right. Now you got me making sure that I said it right. Let's see, where is mine? Usually I have something. Okay, yeah, I did say it wrong. The words go, from beyond this candlelight, the powers that rule over money come to bring to me this needed sum, aided by a cosmic name, because I burn this sacred flame. All right. Since I'm such a nice guy, There you go. Gemini's Tahuti and Mayat air balance, turbulence equal true balance of wisdom. Not a problem. That's the only one I could think. Or you could try the world's most powerful money spells by Sarah Tungish. She also has rituals for hex removal. She has 13 unique rituals on a desire. Sarah Tungash, I'm sure if it's coming up on my Kindle reader, that means, this is what it looks like, though. Let me show you what it looks like. I can at least do that. It won't let me open it for some reason, but I will show it. It's this one right here. 13 money spells. Sarah Tungish. Yeah. I had to get used to me myself. I'm a lot to handle, I bet. Working with Gypsy, plants, and kitchen magic made it safer for me, though, because he went real crazy. I think, Elegant, you put something on that motherfucker. You put something on that Negro. Don't lie to, you ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. Oh. You put something on his ass. That's all right, though. Salam. I ain't going to pretend like I know how to pronounce your name, sir or ma'am. Ian El Depan Tempo. Aquaba. Not familiar with that greeting. So I understand salam, but not the other one. Elegant Granny says she's a lot to handle. Did y'all see what she has in her? Oh man. She says, let me go over what Elegant Granny said. Aquarian sun, Virgo moon, Cancer rising, and Gemini black moon, Lilith. God damn. I've been to choke you out, Elegant Granny. I've been to have to choke you out, seriously. You're welcome, Marquetta. If you did, you was unaware. Yeah, okay. All right. Hello, Sasha Fox. Aquaba is a Ghanaian greeting. Okay. Thank you. I never seen that word before. Never seen it before. What y'all got going on for the rest of the evening? Anything at all? Today is supposed to be the day of CERN, July 5th. Yeah. Oh, there's another book. I keep meaning to show y'all books. I'm always going to suggest books, right? You don't see that I suggest people that often, okay? But for quick results, though, this is a favorite of a lot of people. Do not forget Saint Expedite. Works very fast, okay? This one is by Jamie Alexander, Saint Expedite, okay? This is his statue here. From what I am told, he works with lightning speed. His only stipulation is that you thank him publicly Okay, like thank him on social media, take out an ad in the paper or something. But from what I can tell, he never fails to deliver. Okay. Denise Alvarado also has a book on Saint Expedite. Okay. A lot of people will set up a shrine for Saint Expedite. Me, I don't work with saints that much. Not really. Okay. This is a good book, though, on Saint Expedite. She has the petition in here. Okay. Yeah. Good book. And also check out Denise Alvarado's book as well. You're welcome. Traces back further to Kim. You're actually in a Zoom meeting working, Tosh? Damn. Actually means you're welcome in Akan, which is a Ghanaian language. My ex-father-in-law is from Kumasi. Astrological zodiac occurs over. I can say Saint Expedite does work well. That's what I'm told. I'm told everybody who works with him gets their results. Everybody. Like unfailingly, he works well and fast. So whoever asked the question earlier, I'm sorry. Who was it that asked the question earlier? Person going through the divorce. I'm sorry, I done forgot the name already. You might want to try Saint Expedite. Trying to see who. Did the person leave? The person who asked me about being at peace. Anybody remember? That's curious. Looks like the question is not even in the chat anymore. Huh. Now that is curious. That person is no longer in the chat, neither are their messages. I don't see them anymore. Can you repeat the author's name for which book? Saint Expedite? If it's Saint Expedite you're asking about, geez. Now these books are like closing on their own. Oh boy. Saint Expedite. I done forgot myself. Jamie Alexander. Jamie Alexander for Saint Expedite. Jamie. I just find it curious that person is no longer in the chat. Maybe it's just my my Virgo nature, but I no longer see that person. That's curious to me. That's very curious. And just come in, ask a question, and then leave. Don't mind me. Virgos overthink. When it comes to setting up altars, what can boost the potency of experiences? What can boost the potency of experiences is what you get out of your altar, what you put into it. An altar is your personal universe, okay? Personal universe. What I can say that can probably enhance your experiences, things like Black Mirror, Circle of Evocation. It just depends. You have, every altar is different, okay? And experiences are subjective, so I can't say. But it's what you get into magic, what you get out of magic, what you put into it. Same with the altar. When I first started, I had a very cluttered altar. Okay. All right. Now that I'm simplified with my shit, there was no reason for me to have such a club, because I thought at the time, more stuff meant more power. But no, it's what you put into it. Remember, it's all about your intent. It is about your intent, okay? You can't go off of something someone else says. Experiences are subjective, okay? You could put, I don't know, put some crystals on the altar. They always enhance magical potency, okay? Like I said, Black Mirror, literally a Black Mirror, okay? For seeing spirits with. Water. Just the 4 elements. At least had the 4 elements represented, okay? It was Marquetta Hughes, was it? Really? Oh, she retracted them. Okay, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna put you out there like that. Okay, got you. See how the Virgo mind works? Hey, Lenora. How do you work with the 72 Goetia? I would say you'll have to find your own way of working with the Goetia. But to start with, I would use the method in this book. Ready for this? The Illustrated Goetia, okay? There's a method in here. Look look, there's that name again, Christopher Hyatt. All right, so let's see. I would say have some kind of experience in ceremonial magic. First evocation here, okay? There's a method here. I'm coming to it. Just give me a second. Here's your minimum requirements. Here's what your temple should say, or it should be. Okay, there's the circle. The triangle of evocation. The seal of the spirit. Okay, the hexagram of Solomon, the pentagram of Solomon. Other requirements are the wand, magic ring, brass bottle, the robe. Okay, And then you read this also, the preliminary invocation of the Goetia. This is very important, not very important, but if you're starting out, this, the Bornless One invocation, okay? That's the Bornless One invocation. That is used before any ritual. Okay? And no, I know it looks like a lot, but once you get started, you'll go through it pretty fast. Okay? Then there's the conjuration. That is the how you work with the Goetia. In the simplest form, have an opening, offerings. That's a loaded question also. You know, there's different ways. Everybody's not on the same level, okay? But, you know, you have to find a method that works for you. There's a method also in the book by Thomas Carlson on Goetia, what is it? Kabbalah, Goetia magic. There's a simplified method in there also. It's called the opening of the sevenths. Okay, you have to find an opening that works for you, that resonates with you. Okay, you have to learn how to call a spirit. Hope I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm really not. Okay, I'm not trying to be difficult, but there are various ways to work with spirits like the Goetia. It took me a minute also. I stayed with it though. Look like she took some out just in case the wrong person sees it. Right. Right. Do you ever work with John the Conqueror? Are you meaning the root? Yes. All right, so I'm looking up now. I'm looking at Sasha say, yeah, I'm not ready. It's not as difficult as it sounds though, Sasha. In all seriousness, it's not as hard as it sounds. Tosh, I'm sorry, Marquetta. I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I got you. I see that you're here. Sorry about that. No disrespect intended. Serious question. Do we really need an altar? What if you can't find the space? And do it seriously need to be up all the time? What if a small table that you need later? That is a good question. Actually, that's a very good question. No, you don't need an altar. You don't need any tools at all. In my opinion, until you get to a certain point. I'm going to keep saying it until you get to a certain point. Okay. If you're just starting out, I would suggest an altar. You can use a small ass box if you need to, and then put it in a closet or something like that. Or you can use an edge of a dresser. Be creative and have like a tea light candle and the sigil of the spirit or something like that, and a water offering. Get creative. Get creative when it comes to this. Use what you have until you can get what you need. Okay? It does not need to be complex. Okay? At a point you will come to, you will not need an altar. There are certain people that I know have astral altars. Like they are totally don't have a physical altar. They go into meditation and they go to their ritual space astrally. Yeah. And their magic works. It took a lot of practice though to be able to get to that point. All right. Remember that tools are just a means of focus. They're just a means to focus. Don't focus on the aesthetics. You don't need to, especially if you're just starting, okay? Sasha, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I'm not ready. That's a complex way of working with the Goetia. Okay. A more simple way is Kabbalah, Clip-Orthic, and Goetia magic. That's a more simple way in there. Okay. You don't need everything that says. That's a very thelemic way of working with the Goetia. So maybe that was my fault for pointing you to it. Let me point you to something else. Anubis, yes, you can use that's what it's used for. You use that before any ritual you perform. Okay. The root. Yes, I've worked with, that's one of my favorite roots. It goes back to what whoever asked the question earlier. John the Conqueror root enhances, okay? Enhances any ritual you're doing. Like the herb ginger will quicken any ritual you're doing. Or if you use the herb, it can quicken your magic. Let me put it that way. Ginger root, not the shit that you put on food. I've told someone, if all you got is a glass of water, set it out there and dedicate it to who or whatever you intend for. Exactly. Do not wait until you have everything. Okay? If, like she said, if you just have a glass of water, then work with that. You gotta trust yourself. Okay? You got to trust yourself. You have to. There are times you're not going to have anything at all. What are you going to do then? It's like Tosh asked earlier, what do you do when you don't have the space? You got to improvise. Magic allows for improvisation. Improvisation. Yeah, I think I said it right. Yeah. Gotta trust and believe in yourself. The magic all comes from within, believe it or not. Okay. The aesthetics, the tools, they're there to help you focus like a laser. You're concentrating your focus. Get it? How does 19 correspond with the Goetia? I do not know. I'm honestly say I don't know what 19 has to do with the Goetia. There's 72 spirits of the Goetia, so I'm not sure. Did you mean 9? I mean, because there's 72, and when you add 7 plus 2, there's 9. But 19, not heard that. I'm in the process of developing how to use the personality I possess tied to certain placement in my chart. Use astrology. Okay, whatever helps you to focus. Forgive the silence. I was reading something. I'm not sure, and I'm, again, not trying to be funny, not trying to be facetious. I do not know how 19 corresponds with the Goetia. I just simply do not know. And you know what? I'm not afraid to say I don't know something. I don't, I'm the eternal student. Okay. 25 years on the path, and still I got a lot to learn. Okay. All right. I think all right, I think that's gonna do it. It's been over an hour. I've never done that before. Well, yeah, I have. Let me stop. Thanks for joining me for this question and answer sessions. If y'all like this, let me know. I'll do it again. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week and whatever you have planned. Okay. Again, thank you for joining me and thanks for your questions. When you give me questions, it teaches me also. Okay. Which bornless one evocation is best? I found a few and I couldn't pronounce the words correctly. The shortest one, I'm sure I have it written down. The shortest one see the shortest bornless one invocation. Let's see. Let's see if I can find one before we get on out of here. There's several. You're absolutely right. There's several. I use the shortest one. Crap. I'm trying to find the ones I see are long as shit. There's a short one. I'm trying to find it. The bornless one invocation. Simplify. Yeah, every one that I'm bringing up is long. But I must say, I do use the bornless one ritual before everything that I do. Not these long ones, though. I can't find it. I'm sorry. There's a simple one. I just can't locate it at the moment. And it looks like my page is torn out of my notebook. So there's that. Maybe I wrote it down again somewhere. I invoke the bornless one. Damn. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't find that other one, the short. I'll tell you what, Anubis, I'll contact you as soon as I locate it. I have it somewhere, I just can't find it. The 19 has to do with keys, maybe with Solomon heard someone bring it up before. I guess, maybe. I've not heard of 19 dealing with the Goetia before. That is new to me. So I can't answer that. You're welcome, Lenora. Did I see the new NASA picture of Venus? No, I have not seen that, Tosh. Let me check that out when you can. All right, let me get on out of here. Okay, I done spent enough of my time, enough of your time. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep y'all long. But again, thanks for joining me for this question and answers. If you want me to do it again, we can do it again. Thing 19 has significance with the Quran. I don't know. I don't even remember hearing that before, to be quite honest. So I'm not sure. All right. Let me get on out of here. Thanks so much for joining. Okay. If you've enjoyed this, let me know. We can do it again, or maybe we can do something that's more concentrated or a specific area. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Magic LaCroix. See y'all next time. And as always, namaste.